Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't want to get a copyright from that. Otherwise, that'll be no good. Hey guys, it's Gum. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are back for more. Yeah, more with Thomas and Train Sim World 5.
He was trying to be on his best behaviour and complete the job on time, without causing confusion and delay. Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me, so I must make sure I do this job well, Diesel thought to himself. He's given me this chance to prove I can be a really useful engine, so I must try not to cause any trouble. But Diesel found this harder than he realised. As he coupled up to the troublesome trucks, they began to giggle and sing. Oh, look, it's the devious Diesel, but you don't look so rough and tough now. Will you be quiet? Snapped Diesel. I am still tough, and I can still be rough. But Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me to deliver these goods to the part. So I'll have no trouble from you. The trucks giggled and began planning their troublesome tricks. Diesel was glad when they fell silent. He thought he had them under control and set off, still hoping to get to the party on time.
Yeah, and well, last time we got started on the 80th anniversary story here. And, what? Yeah, and this time we'll be finishing it, and, oh, we're supposed to honk the horn. I didn't even read that up there. So, let me do that, and get going here. Here, yeah, rushing into this here with no time for the introduction to wait and just let the cutscene play and there, so, yeah. I did look in a little more into the story here, and yeah, these last two chapters in the story here will last about, combined will take about an hour, so I think it's more likely that was definitely for the best I save this for the zone recording session. And did also look in a little bit into the free roam stuff, and doesn't look like there's too much to it there, so we might not have a bonus video on it. I'll just, like, after the story's over, I'll just, we complete the story, I'll just, quickly show it here, since I don't think there's really much to it, really. Leave from the looks of it, but we'll see. We'll see indeed. Because, and yeah, you troublesome trucks better behave yourself, because Diesel can be devious and rough and tricky, but he'll do that on you. Sure. Well, yeah, he'll do that on you. Yeah, because most of you guys can see is another truck's backside. What the hell would you do to get Diesel all rough and mischievous here? After he seems to be sticking to his character development from the previous story. But yeah, we're up and along here, and yeah, we're at more so the southern part of the line here. But yeah, seems appropriate. Too bad it's not Brighton where Thomas was built. And random side note on that. Every time we kept hearing the name Brighton from the saying London, Brighton, South Coast Railway, I was thinking to myself, I remember hearing that from somewhere else before, but what was it? And I remembered it was from the Ghost and Molly McGee. Yeah, the main location of that show was a town named Brighton. But yeah, obviously it wasn't in the UK. It was in, I think it was said to be take place in Illinois or Ohio, but I think it was Illinois. But I think fans have realized it was Ohio or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I have not seen all of The Ghost of Molly McGee. I've seen all of season 1 and some of season 2. But yeah, I definitely like to check out the rest of the show at some point. But I can wait for now. I have to get these party decorations delivered. Yeah. Screw brake fans. We don't need them. I'll just uncouple the brake man. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, we're not going faster at this point. I'm just coasting into a stop. Here, and I guess I better just put on the brakes and start slowing down a little bit. Don't overshoot the station and go run for a red signal. And going on to the second track here. And wait. Oh, I see now, because I was looking at the map. I thought, wait, am I going the wrong way? But no. It's just how the map is set up here. We have different points leading to different areas, well, sightings or etc. But yeah, I have not been down on this part of the map here on the West Railway. Because the story, for the most part, was taking kind of up here and going down in some areas, but of course it didn't stop reach all the way to the bottom. And so, in a way, throughout the story, we're kind of seeing the whole map, really. Well, both of the stories combined, I should say. I better break now. Oh yeah, please stop. There. And oh, okay, I see. We back up. Now we have to back the train up. So let's see. Where am I backing this up to? Oh, I see, into that siding there. So let's back it up here. Back it up here, slowly and surely, backing this up here. By the way, yeah, you can't open the cars here, but there's nothing inside them. What is with this? Look, they even filled these cars with stuff here. I mean, it's possible there's not anything underneath that, but these front two have boxes on them saying fragile. Yeah, better put the brakes on now. And okay, well, I see the end over there, but I'm assuming I have to stop have to have Diesel stop where the marker is and not just the back of the train. But we'll see here. I think that's what I have to do. But yeah, I'll just stop now, just in case. And oh wow, now we gotta go all the way up there. Oh, it's a pretty long ride now we got going here. And I couldn't even why couldn't they have just given us a turntable? Or somewhere in one of the stations? I don't know, or just have like a loop set up somewhere earlier. Yeah, I know there's a turntable at the end of the line here. But yeah. But yeah, that's no. Of course, you can't just build your own railway in this. But I did mention this in a a different video. I can't remember which one, but yeah, a couple months ago I downloaded this Minecraft add-on that included trains, and you could build your own railway in it. And yeah, one of the engines kind of looked like Thomas, and yeah, me and a couple other people built the railway. Well, I mostly built it. And I laid out all the tracks and built the station and made the entire line, our entire main line, a double track. Even built a suspension bridge, which was cool. Oh, and I hope that whoever's the person making that add-on adds more stuff to it. Like, he did add more.
But it didn't take long for the troublesome trucks to start teasing Diesel
So
and began singing.
oh, of course they would sing this.
Oh. Now do be quiet.
Sure, they were singing. The trucks were singing "Pop Goes the Diesel."
Sounds like someone's getting a little grumpy. I am perfectly fine. Now stop that singing.
Yeah. Yeah, now he orders about when he, I don't remember the words, when he, I know the ending goes, when he ordered us about Pop Goes the Diesel.
So he tried his best not to be annoyed by it.
But yeah, still gotta keep going, about a 5-mile run here. But yeah, back to that Minecraft add-on I was talking about. I do hope person making it adds more to it, because like, I think it first came out in March, and then an update came out in May, which included, back when it first came out, there was no tenders or anything so yeah, he added tenders with the update, and the box cars, and I think a couple other things, but those are like the two big ones where he added like tenders and box cars. Then as for like other stuff I think he could add, I personally think it'd be cool if he had tanker cars, so we could store a bunch of fuel and oil and stuff like that. You mean you could, the fuel tender does store fuel, but you could have like a tanker car that can store even more of that, like twice as much. I mean, after all, you could have it just function like it's a good way to. And the trucks are laughing. After all, I mean, there are gondolas, animal cars, flatbeds, and box cars. So why not add a tanker car? I mean, you can't really add like automobile cars because unless you have like a car add-on to it, then maybe even a hopper car, but then again, gondola kind of takes care of that job. But you could use like a hopper car to store like stone and maybe like a grinder or something. I don't know. And I want to go faster, but I don't think I can because I'm going uphill, and we're not even halfway there. Yeah, not even halfway yet. I think yeah, this is again what it's like doing Train Sim World 5. Like, I was just thinking like normal other trains is that you would just be heading the train, you were going forward, and you just let it play itself for the most part. I mean, obviously you do have to stop and try, but of course it's a little more complicated and with the actual engines in Train Sim World 5, like, instead of just Thomas and Diesel, because with these two characters here, you just use the triggers to move forward and backwards. But, well, the other one, and it's more complicated, but I do appreciate that keep it a little simpler here, well, just the triggers to go forward or back. Because yeah, with that, just in case, I'm gonna save. Since we've gone a pretty long way so far without saving, and I would have to redo all of this here, which is like 15 minutes of work. Yeah, like, couldn't have had like a turntable to go in here and I could just switch around here and. But yeah.
Are we there yet?
No. We are not there yet. It would have been funny if Diesel said yes. And then Shrek said, really? And then Diesel said, no! He had like a slight reference to like Shrek 2, well, Donkey's like constantly asking, are we there yet? And Shrek and Fiona are like, no. And eventually it goes, are we there yet? Yes. Really? No! Speaking of Shrek, it was announced like back in like August, that the film is getting delayed yet again. It was originally supposed to come out in June of 2026, then it got delayed to December of 2026, and now it got delayed again to June of 2027. And so, yeah, get this film to catch a break and let it pick a release date and stop getting delayed. Been waiting for so long for this to happen. And at this point, it's been like delayed an entire year from it when it was originally supposed to come out. But oh well. Hopefully, it will be worth the wait. And I'm sure it will be worth the wait. And of course, like the first time they moved it around, because like they delayed it because there was another Minions movie coming out around the same time as Shrek 5 in June of 2026. And I think this time being delayed, I think partly because of Ice Age 6 coming out around that time, December 2026, but I'm not sure. It might also be a couple other films as well. And now I think it's going up against the long anticipated Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse sequel, or third movie in that franchise, I believe. Yeah, because I think it's coming out like a week before. Shrek 5's coming out a week before the Into the Spider-Verse third movie is coming out. So, yeah. So there is some competition there, but yeah. Yeah, just up against something else now. Yeah, I wish I could go faster here, but I can't. But I mean, we are more than halfway there, so that's good at least. Yeah, we're just about 2 miles away. I guess the one good thing about not being able to go much faster than this is that there's no chance of derailment happening. Otherwise, yeah, that would kind of suck.
Are we there yet?
Yes. Really? No!
Please be quiet, said Diesel, trying to remain calm.
Appreciate him really trying, and it's hard for him. So, it's kind of like the season 20 episode All in Vain, where James keeps getting himself dirty from all the work he's doing, and he's really trying and keep a straight face while doing it. And when he gets all clean, he loses all because of a little scratch that we never see. But would have been nice if we actually got to see it, but admittedly that's just a nitpick, so I can pass to me. That's on there, but yeah. Yeah, explain where it's slow. Well, they'll make it a way over there. And yeah. Yeah, still a pretty long line to go here. Like if I could just if I could, I would just put like a rubber band or something and on my controller and just let it do it, and I just go off do my own thing. But really, that would be I'd just go on my phone and watch YouTube or something like that. But yeah, I'm not doing that now. Especially since we're just about a mile away, so there's no point. Plus, since this is my first time, there's no way of me knowing if I had to like stop for something, whether it's a signal or another present, who knows? Or even some passing cows. Oh, it's just a flower on the tracks here, and why are those even there? In reality, those should get crushed. But, oh well. Well, we're getting close now. Getting real close here, and just in case I'm gonna do another save. And yeah, it even shows how the hub operators have there. With normally they would tell you if you're going uphill or not, and like how steep the grade is, but I guess not here. Yeah, slowly making our way up there now. I already know what's gonna happen. Diesel's just gonna get so mad that he's gonna cause an accident before we get there. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I'm just guessing at this point. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see indeed. Yeah, we're all coming up to it. So when we reach 500 yards, that's when I'll start slowing that down here. So I guess I'll slow down now.
A while later, Diesel was nearing Crocombe Heathfield Station when he noticed the signal ahead was red and he had to stop.
Ooh, well, I better stop now. Oh, I put the brakes on a little earlier here, knowing that. Because I don't want to run that signal. Well, good thing I saved a little bit back before, so wouldn't be too big of a deal, you know? Well, once they actually tell you the signal's red and you have to stop, where was that before?
As he was waiting, the trucks giggled and started to tease Diesel again. This journey is taking forever, called a truck. Why didn't Sir Topham Hatt send a better engine instead of a slow engine like you? Diesel tried his best to remain calm. He didn't want to let Sir Topham Hatt down. But the trucks continued to tease and be a nuisance. Silly Diesel. Then there was trouble. In an attempt to quiet the troublesome trucks, Diesel rolled back and bumped them hard. Suddenly, a loud smash sounded from one of the vans, and both Diesel and the trucks fell silent. "You're going to get into trouble," sang a truck, and the others giggled at Diesel's dilemma. Diesel knew they were right. By bumping the trucks, he had broken some of the cargo and began to worry about what Sir Topham Hatt would say when he found out. He started to panic. "I must find a place to hide. I can't let Sir Topham Hatt see what I've done." So as quickly as he could, Diesel raced off with the trucks to find a hiding place.
We didn't really see what him ramming into the trucks and seeing something break, so achievement. Definitely. So I think that would have been translated better if it was like a full-on CGI cutscene where like it probably would have translated better in CGI. Like it would be cool to see like all these stories in Train Sim World 5 be translated into a CGI. Yeah, as like a fan-made episode or something, or a couple.
Down the line, Thomas was still waiting for Diesel to arrive with the rest of the party supplies. He was still thinking about his special surprise and was eager to find out what it might be. But Sir Topham Hatt looked concerned. "Diesel should have been back by now," he said. "It won't be much of a party if our guests have nowhere to sit and no food to eat." So he turned to Thomas. "Thomas, I need you to go and look for Diesel and make sure he hasn't run into any trouble. You can collect your surprise from Washford Station along the way." "Yes, sir," replied Thomas. And he hurried away to find Diesel.
Yeah. Would be cool to see like someone try to and like recreate this episode, these stories, even like episodes because I mean, definitely I've seen a couple of people like recreate or recreate their own fan-made episodes in like the style of like the show, whether it's like season 5 or season 2 or etc. So yeah, I could see some people doing that for like recreating the story in Train Sim World 5 here in like a CGI episode style, or even in like a classic series style. Who knows?